morning. I've been 5 hours in. I know I'm West Coast. They've been up for a while too. But I'm out doing some more work. I'm getting them over. Relay for life. Always about life. You know, we all come from the same action, the same place. Might not have been born the same exact way, but we all came from the one great action, birth. It's a beautiful, sometimes disgusting, but just a tremendous act. You know, you don't realize how lucky we are to be born. One, to be born here. Now, we may not all have the same advantages. You know, we could be born into poverty, born into hardships, but that doesn't stop the opportunities that are in front of you. You could be born 6 foot tall, you could be born 3 foot, you can be 6 foot tall, you can be 3 foot tall. Sometimes if you're short, that just means you have to freaking reach. You have to jump a little higher to reach the stars that you aim for, you know? See, sometimes we don't realize what stars we're aiming for until later in life. Then we look back and go, dang, I wish I would have thought of it, been thinking of this earlier. You know, sometimes it doesn't hit us right away. Maybe because we don't have the right people telling us, you know, this is how it's going to be, this is what you should be doing. I mean, I had some good mentors, but just not enough to get it into the head until I was now in my 30s. But I've been pushing a lot more, and I'm pushing my children a lot more. I have a 13, a 10, and a 2-year-old, so I have 3 kids, and my 13-year-old, you know, right before high school, I'm trying to get her to, you know, I know she's not going to find exactly what she wants to do, maybe because we all change our minds hundreds of times, but finding something she really loves to do and learning all she can about that, you know, how she can turn that into just a livable income from it, you know, just to be able to live doing what she loves, and that way she had, it was, you know, no feeling of I have to do this. I mean, there'll be days that it'll be like, I have to do this, even when you love what you do. There'll be times when you're going, you know, when Allen Iverson, you know, the practice thing, you know, that's part of the job that you take on. You know, it's not just you get to control everything. Even with the part-time hustles I do, I have to understand I have to get out there in order to make that living. I have to do my routine. So you have to have that routine. You have to make things work with that, within its context. But, like I said, if I would have known all of my passions, not saying I would have created any of these great systems that are out there now, but if my mind was straight on something else other than, well, kitchen for a while, and that the work that I was only doing, you know, yard work I've been doing since I was 4 years old, and the money I was earning for that was just so I could go buy candy, go do stupid things. And I wish I didn't lose the 10,000 baseball, football, and basketball cards that I had. I mean, we used to just go out and play around with them, not realize. I mean, we may have thought and realized, you know, looking at the Beckett books, that there were value to them. And maybe once I turned 13, I was like, there's actually real value in it. And that was right in the big boom of those times. I mean, baseball cards, there's some that are still worth some value, but nothing compared to what they were right at the turn of the century when that all, you know, people will tell you, people who actually made good money off those things, what they were. Now you can find boxes and boxes of them. You might find a good one inside. We're not going into that. I'm just saying. I mean, I had a bad attitude. And the attitude that had to get beat out of me a little bit more. it wasn't an attitude of what do you call it now that kids have? It's different. I forget what it is, but my attitude was I don't give a. I was all about me, but I wasn't all about me in the right way in that context. It was either picking fights or acting a fool, class clown and acting up. I mean, I still act up. That's just part of life for me. Entertainment is part of my being. Now, I'm trying to get more and more acquainted with speaking and being more in the adult life that I'm at, and pushing other people into understanding what they're doing, what they want to do, and what they should be doing. I've been listening to both motivational speakers and teachers and great courses, and I mean the world is so open to you nowadays compared to then that not just yes, they say we're more social. They're more social in some aspects and less social in other aspects. Like face to face would probably be a little bit more painful for them, but then again, they do talk to people around the world with the touch of a button or wanting to get them in touch with each other. But the world is a beautiful place. Just gotta get up there and do something. Find your purpose. This is just my way of adding to my needs while I work on my purpose. See, like Jim Rohn said, you can work part-time on your fortune as you're working full-time on your job. Full-time is such a little overly done thing. I'm trying to work part-time on both until I can work full-time on what it is that my purpose is. And I have two purposes, but as my motto is to excite, entertain, enlighten, and inform all walks of life, and leave an impression that builds people in all ways. Makes them feel good, makes them feel inspired, it makes them feel excited and loved by this world that is very, very different. So keep your head up. I'm going to finish my job driving today and go pick up my daughter and go swimming. Even though it's only 34 degrees outside, we're going to go. This is 4 days a week. We go swimming and I go work out for an hour. Get yourself back into order. Got to get this and this into the same clock. Sometimes it takes motivation and writing down and setting schedules and trying to stick to as close to as possible. Which, like I said, you don't have to be it doesn't have to be a rigid schedule. Sometimes that makes it hard and boring and just it isn't going to work, especially when you have kids. Something's going to happen. But scheduling life and being able and setting things up helps you be able to get things done, like working out. Like I wouldn't have been able to even think about working out if I didn't plan it, if I didn't add it to my day in a way. I mean, I went from my leg hurting after 1 mile of biking, I'm up to 4. I was up to 4, probably going for 6. But that's also I do running and do squats and do other things. But for my left leg has been a very hard issue with me, and with the running and with biking. So you work on the different parts of your life that need the work, and you find out what needs work by seeing the pain that comes through as you go. All right. So much love.